Okay, I think we should now start, Malvin. Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome to today's webinar. I'm Nidhi. I'll be representing Shopmatic today. This webinar is in partnership with Ninjavan, one of the top leading shipping companies of Malaysia. You guys must already be aware of it. So meet Malvin. Hi, Malvin. You might like to introduce about yourself.
Sure, Nidhi. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. My name is Melvinder. I'm from the sales and partnership team here at Ninjavan, Malaysia. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Nidhi and the team at Shopmatic for setting this call up. And we really hope that the partnership and collaboration between Shopmatic and Ninjavan Malaysia would continue to grow. And I would like to also thank everyone for taking their time out of their day to attend our webinar today. So we have Ninjavan, people from Ninjavan, and we also have some people from Shopmatic, and probably people who are not familiar or not currently using Shopmatic and Ninjavan. We welcome everyone. Are we going to start anytime soon, Nidhi, or are we going to give them a few more minutes to dial in?
Yeah, I think we can wait for a minute or so, like 2 minutes, for everybody else to join in, because I can see a lot of people are joining in now. So
Sure.
probably let's just wait for a minute or two and then start. So we'll be taking up the questions in the end, and we also have a translator here, Bezura as well as Malvin. Both of them are very well versed with the Malay language. So you guys can ask in English, in Malay, in any language by the end of the webinar, and we'll be happy to address all the concerns.
So there will be two Q&As, one at the end of Nidhi's session and one at the end of my session.
Right. It's so exciting to see so many people jumping in to learn all the cool AI hacks.
Yeah, I think we can start in at 3:05 on the dot.
Right. We'll start then. Okay, then I think it's 3:05 already. We can start. Hello, everyone, to all those who joined a little later. We are very excited and very thrilled to have all of you here. This webinar is in partnership with Ninjavan Malaysia. You must already be aware of Ninjavan. It's one of the top leading shipping companies in Malaysia. And I'll be representing Shopmatic today. I'll give you a quick intro of Shopmatic shortly. And please meet Malvin, who will be representing Ninjavan today. We'll be, as I mentioned earlier, we'll be addressing all the concerns by the end of the webinar, and they can be in any language: English, Hindi, Malay. We'd be happy to address them. We have a translator here, Bezura, and Malvin is also from Malaysia, so he's very well versed with the language also. And now, before we dive into the exciting details about how we can leverage the AI tools to actually amp up your business, let me quickly tell you a little about Shopmatic. I'm just sharing my screen in 2 seconds. Okay. I hope my screen is visible.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll quickly tell about Shopmatic. Shopmatic is a platform wherein we help small businesses, medium-scale businesses sell online with the help of a platform. What we do is basically we provide businesses with a platform to help to create a web store without any coding expertise, without any technical experience whatsoever. And we don't just help businesses sell online with the help of a web store. We also help them sell via chat, via social media, via marketplaces like Amazon, Lazada, Shopee, and all these marketplaces. Here's a quick QR code wherein you can just scan to sign up to create a web store of your own. And yes, or you can just take a quick screenshot. Okay. So without further ado, I think we should quickly jump on the easy tips, tricks, and easy hacks to actually drive traffic to your web store. This is a common concern amongst all the SMEs that we keep hearing, that, we've made a web store, we have a website with us, we have great products, but we still don't get traffic. We don't get traffic to our website, so nobody actually ends up buying because we don't have people coming to our website only. So what do we do? So there's no one hack, or there's no one tip that can actually help you drive traffic to your website. But then it's an amalgamation of multiple things that you actually do to generate traffic to your web store, to engage with your audience, to attract people to your web store. So obviously, I think I'll start with the first one. There's a lag, which is not letting me go on the next slide. Okay. So one is, of course, quality content, I would say. If the pictures are beautiful, whether it's social media, whether it's your website. So for example, you're promoting on your social media about your website, hop on to for example, goshopmatic.com, that's your brand. If you're asking people to join, but if you don't have an attractive image on your Instagram or on your Facebook or any of the social media channels that you're using, if you don't have an attractive picture, nobody is actually going to hop onto your website. Nobody is going to take that extra effort. So obviously, as I mentioned, there are multiple ways of driving traffic to your website. But the major one being quality content. If you put shoddy pictures on your website, people will not take you seriously, So yes, so that I understand. You already understand the importance of a great picture on your website or on your social media. But then as a small business, this is a constant concern that we keep launching new products, but we don't have the bandwidth, we don't have the resources to actually invest in photo shoots. I neither have the time nor have the resources to actually invest in photo shoots. Then in that case, what should we actually do? So thanks to AI, there are so many cool AI tools today that we can actually leverage to create beautiful, enticing pictures. So this is how you can invest in high quality product images to attract audience to your website. So, so we'll be introducing a couple of AI tools today that will actually reduce your time to create beautiful pictures, or reduce your time to do a lot of things actually. So first is Flare.ai. So for example, so let's just go on Flare.ai. I go here. Then I go on products. So for example, I am a beauty brand. I'm selling all beauty products. So I'll go here. So first I have to obviously log in, create my account, which is for free. You can create a beautiful images till you have these free credits. Now I go. I just so there's this picture that I randomly clicked on my table. It's a perfume picture. So I go here, I upload the picture. Now, do I want to remove the background? Yes, maybe. So I'll go remove the background because I want to put a beautiful background. Now it's written, describe the product in the image. So the AI is so powerful. This tool is so powerful. They will actually come up with the whole thing, a bottle of Park Avenue, Good Morning, Eternity perfume. They will actually come with the whole description by them, like they themselves will come. I have not written anything. However, if if AI is not able to grab it correctly, you can probably just edit it here. But since it's correct, I'll let this be. And then I go on continue. So this I can just like remove. This is the picture that we chose. Now I want to generate, I want to have a beautiful background for this picture. So then what do? I go, I already chose the product. Then I go on generate. Then so this is coming on its own in front of a natural beige background on circular platforms. We can actually edit it. This AI tool has already, we don't need to do anything. I just go on generate and this gets generated on its own. Let's see what the results are. We can actually make changes also in this. Very excited to see what it actually comes up with. Wow. Isn't this brilliant? This actually comes with a background. It looks like a proper shoot, isn't it? And then all we do is we just go to download and then we just download the image. That's it. And the image has been downloaded. We download the image in JPG format. And this image is ready. You can actually use this on your social media, for your website, create a beautiful looking, aesthetically pleasing website with this. And there are multiple things you can do. If you want to show the benefits, for example, you can actually change the prompt here. This is called a prompt in front of an ocean. Or you can try multiple things. So this is what I came up with actually. This was the image and this is what I made it. I just wrote, on a glacier surrounded by bubbles in front of the ocean and blue skies with clouds. And this is what the result was. You can literally get this result within a few seconds, like I showed you this one. So if you want a lifestyle shot, this is what you can do, like a product shot. If you want a lifestyle shot, this is what you can do. You can just simply edit these things and you can get amazing results. So this is one thing. And then this you can do with your outfits. You can do any business that you're running, and then there are multiple props. So for example, we chose this one. It was already chosen. AI, like this tool already chose it. But then we can also put flowers here. we can put plants, we can put rocks, natural elements, we can surround it with multiple things. But according to me, this is looking beautiful in itself. So we don't need to do anything here. Um, so guys, did you like the hack? Oh, thank you so much, Mathin. Yes, we can share the slides. We can share the tool names later. Um, okay, so this was one tool, flare.ai. Probably I can also put in the chat box, so you can try it as we go. I've put it in the chat box below. Next is, so this is how you can make aesthetically appealing product images for your brand, whatever your brand may be. Then we have creating video ads via Canva. So now today, all of you would already know Instagram, TikTok, everybody is consuming video. So while we are making amazing products for our website, what can we do for videos? So there's another tool called Canva, which you guys might have already heard of. But it is so simple to use that it will actually blow your mind. So I go on canva.com. So if you guys have a suggestion, like what do you want to make, Instagram reel, Instagram story, post, there are multiple things that you can actually do. A video, an animated social video, a banner for your Facebook, a banner for your website. There are multiple things you can actually do from this tool. There are two versions for this tool, Canva and Canva Pro. But the free version is also amazing. So for a beginner level, you can actually go for a free version for Canva. So if there's any suggestion in the comment section, no. If there's none, then probably I can start with the Instagram reel. So Instagram reel, I go here. And so basically you already have a shoot, or you already have a couple of model images. You're running a fashion brand, and you already have because I can see when we had sent the invite, a lot of fashion brands had already joined, had shown their interest. So I'm taking a fashion brand as an example. So now I go on uploads. I go to upload files. I already have a few images ready with me, a few dress images ready with me. So I go here. I just go and I simply upload them here, as you may see. So it's taking some time to upload. And while it's getting uploaded, we go on design on the left. We go on design and say you're launching a new collection for your fashion brand. So fashion new arrivals, we can type here. So we can play with like different words, new collection, new arrivals, fashion carousel. We can do different things. And now here, Canva will actually give you umpteen number of templates which you can choose for your reel. So for example, we want to choose this. But however, now we want to showcase multiple images, right, in the new collection. So then we have to choose something that has a collagish view. So probably this, we can actually go ahead with this. So we go here, there are multiple. So this one is a pro version, this one is a free version. So we can actually go for this one as well. Let's go for the free version, guys. So here we go, and we already have these images, right? So we remove these images, delete. Okay, delete image. So we'll delete the image. Now we want to upload the image. So let's say we upload this image, and then we just put here. That's it. It gets fitted in the frame already. You want to change the brand color here. You change. For example, you have a yellow yellowish theme or a pink theme or a green, whatever color you want, you can actually choose. Um, then you go here, you want to again change the image, you go, you delete the image, and so on. You can actually change colors. You can change the color that will actually match the garment to give it a more aesthetic feel. Then I again go here and then I change the image. And we can do this for multiple, we can choose as many images as we want to choose, and we can change. Again, we want to change the brand, the color. So I go, we can in fact also choose the photo color. So we actually go here, we pick this up and we choose. And while we are changing, we can actually change this also. So whatever next image we are choosing, we can change this. I hope this is clear. Okay. Uh, then we go here. And that's it. So we can do it for as many images as we want to. So let's just pick one more image. And that's it. We can probably, we don't have a sixth image, so we probably delete this slide also. We can delete. And so I'm not going into nitty gritties right now. I'm not changing these images. However, I'll just change for one and show you. So for example, first image is this and second one is this. So we go here and we change this image as well. Just so that people know what they're expecting next. Yeah. And for the last one was this image. So we'll go here and we change this image. So then it looks like a reel. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And now you want to write, for example, you're going on sale for this one. So probably you can do that. You're going for, you want to change the text. You can change the text. You want to change the font. You can change the font from here. For example, you change the font to this. You want to change the color, you want to italicize it, unitalicize it, you want to make it bold. So there's you can do anything to it basically, and then you can actually choose your brand color if there's any already specified. But I think let's just stick to black because and then you can put your brand link here, whatever that is. If you want to put, if it's a reel and you want to make it, you think it has the potential to go viral, you can also put your Instagram username. So for now I put the this thing, www dot whatever your brand may be, for example the yellow collar .com. So then I can do this. I can change the color to highlight it. I can put effects to it. So there's a lot to play on this tool actually. You can remove the effect if it's not looking great. So this is, of course, we can make it aesthetically better by changing the font and all. But for now, I think I will just show you the results. We go on, we need music. So we can either place the music on our Instagram directly, or we can choose from a plethora of options that are already available on Canva. So we go, we choose, for example, dramatic. So we can choose whatever we want. So for example, we choose choose this one. So you can see the whole thing has come already for this thing. And now we play. You can actually, actually shorten the time frame also for these slides like this. Like right now it's 4.5 seconds. If you want it to go faster, you can actually make it like smaller also. You can expand and you can make it shorter, 2.8 seconds, for it to go a little fast. You can make the same changes in all the slides. Wait, let's just make actually real time and show you. So this is how you can actually change also. You can change the music as you like. We can obviously change these images also. So in fact, we can also change the color here, which is white. We can actually change the color. We can basically do whatever we want to do here. And that's it. We download and the reel is ready. So even if you have 5 images ready with you, I already told you how to amp up your product images. If you have those 5 images ready, you can actually put in any one of the templates from on Canva and you can create a reel within a few minutes, as you can see. Okay, if you guys liked the hack, please put a thumbs up in the chat box. And this takes some time to download. So this is one of the videos that I had already tried earlier, which I made in a few seconds on Canva. Just showing that to you. This was another technique that I used. So isn't that super simple? And this is where you can see the video that we just made in a few minutes, that's also ready. Okay, guys. Thank you. Okay, Vinod and admin office RB collection, I'll be taking your concerns in the end. So let's move to the next act. So we have already used 2 tools. One is Canva, the other is Flare. I will just send the link for Canva also here. Okay. Next we have, okay, so we are done with beautiful aesthetically appealing images. Now next is SEO optimized content. So everybody talks about, we write something. For example, I'm in need of a cake near me. I want to buy a cake for someone, and I write cake. So then if I write cake, and then there are multiple options that come up on Google, right? Cakes near me. So how can you actually rank a little higher on Google? So obviously, in big companies, there's full SEO team that actually sits who does multiple things to actually rank higher on Google. However, just for small businesses, just to start with something, we can actually use SEO optimized content. In fact, we used SEO optimized content with the help of Chat GPT. We've done this personally, and we've seen 10x views on our YouTube channel just because of this. So I'll quickly tell you, if you don't have the bandwidth to actually hire anybody from SEO as of now, this is what you can do. But before that, I'll actually help you learn the magic formula. So ChatGPT is a tool that is, that is pretty. ChatGPT, Bard, Bing, AI, all these tools are pretty popular right now. Everybody's talking about these tools. But how can we actually leverage them is what will actually change the game for us. So I'll tell you a quick magic formula. So for example, these are the 4 things that you actually need to put in mind. But for example, you want, this is ChatGPT. I've opened ChatGPT. I'm putting it on the box, in the box also. Now I want them to write an article for me for my brand. That so I have a bakery business, for example, and I want them to write a blog for me. Hi, can you write a blog on amazing birthday cakes for my brand? And my brand can be Bake Hut, for example. So this is what, for any, anybody who's using ChatGPT, who's learning to use ChatGPT, will simply write this and send it to to OpenAI. And this is what the results will be, right? Classical elegance, chocolate lover's paradise. But then this result, AI is going to show it for anybody, not just for us. They're going to show it for any other brand also. So then how do we make the content actually personalized? So this is where the magic prompt formula comes into picture. So we actually need to do context setting. So these are the 4 things: context, task, instruction, and example. So we do context setting first. So we tell them that, okay, so we write, okay, hi, you're an experienced SEO manager who's worked for brands like Uber, Neil Patel, Ogilvy, etc. Then we write the task. So for example, here the task: write a blog on benefits of skincare for XYZ company. So I'm write a blog on birthday cakes for my company's name is, for example, Brown Sugar Bake Hut, whatever. And so this is task. So I've told ChatGPT to think like an SEO manager. I've told chat or a copywriter, basically depends on what you are actually achieving from the article, from the result. Then I write a blog on birthday cakes for Bake Hut, and then I give the instruction. So how do I want the tonality to be? I want the tonality to be formal or engaging, polite. How do I want it to be? So I've written, make the blog interactive, engaging, and it should resonate with an audience who are trying to find out about birthday cakes. And they can focus a lot on users who are working in what roles, who will be interested for a cake. Anybody, right? But let's say I want to cater this blog to, I want people more like young moms to read this blog. So I will say, because this blog will have everything about the cakes for kids. So I write who are working young mompreneurs, housewives, fathers, etc. So I will set the tone. I will set who the TG is and how the blog will be helpful for them. Talk about interesting things that will be covered, like customer testimonials. Customer testimonials is a game changer. If I tell you my brand is great, you're not going to believe it. But if somebody who's used the Shopmatic platform or the Ninjavan platform, and if they vouch for the brand, the impression that it actually has. So UGC actually plays a big role. So here I've written, talk about interesting things that will be covered, like customer testimonials, etc. And if I have a customer testimonial, I will actually write, here's the customer testimonial by Bezura, and this is what I have to and this is what she had to say. So now just look at the result. Your ultimate, and obviously we also need to mention that it needs to be an SEO rich blog. So welcome to Bake Huts, guide to birthday cakes, your go-to resource for all things sweet. See, you can see the whole blog within a few minutes, and then you can actually 70% of the blog is ready, and 30% of time you can actually spend in editing it, in adding your images to the blog. The Bake Hut difference: quality, creativity, customer care. As you can see, it's a very personalized, you will get a very personalized result. So what are you waiting for? Let's make your birthday celebration one to remember with an amazing cake from Bake Hut. And now if I ask ChatGPT to make it SEO rich, they will actually make it SEO rich with relevant keywords. So now the whole thing will actually come with SEO keywords. Keywords like birthday cakes near me, cakes, amazing cake, cakes for kids, whatever the SEO keywords might be. And then it will actually, if slowly and gradually you use SEO rich keywords for your captions. Instagram also now actually gives a preference to keywords basically. So if you use these SEO hacks on blogs, on your captions, it will actually change the way your content is seen to the world. So here I will go very quickly now. I think I've already exceeded some time here. So you can just take a quick screenshot of this slide. You can actually copy paste these, generate meta description, ideas for a blog post about the benefits of having a web store. So so for people who are new to the online world, in blogs we actually write meta title and meta description as well. So here you can actually ask ChatGPT for that also. So generate meta description, ideas for a blog post about birthday cake, ideas about skincare, suggest title tags for a product page selling eco-friendly yoga mats. So there are multiple things you can actually use for your website. You can just copy paste and you can use for your website. So yes, these were the 3 tools that I actually wanted to tell you all about. And here's a quick, if you actually want to create a web, so you don't have a website ready with you, you want to create a website within a few minutes, you can actually use Shopmatic. Shopmatic does not need any coding expertise. You can go from offline to online within a few minutes. And they already have some payment and shipping integrations, pre-integrated gateways already, like Ninjavan, that will actually help you sell. So you don't need to actually go find a local vendor. Oh, okay, I have a website now. Who do I go to send my product from? I don't need a courier company. We already have Ninjavan. We don't need a payment gateway. We already have PayU, etc. For Stripe, etc. for payment gateways. So everything is actually one place. What is actually stopping you from selling online is nothing now, nothing at all. So that's it actually. Thank you so much for your time. I've already taken some time. I'll pass on the mic to Malvin. Thank you so much, guys.
All right, thank you, Nidhi, for the presentation. It was a lot of great takeaways from that presentation, and I hope everyone benefited from that. And I personally, I've always stressed the importance of having your own website. I think people are always taken up by what is hot in the market at the moment. For example, TikTok Shop, and previously it was marketplaces like Shopee and Lazada, and they tend to ignore the importance of setting up a good website. So I think like with these tips that were shared earlier by Nidhi from Shopmatic, I hope they can utilize this and come up with a good website. And so I'll just be moving on to my presentation. All right. So we have a good mix of. Can everyone see my screen? Maybe you can give me a thumbs up in the chat box. All right. So we have a good mix of participants today. So there are a lot of people from Ninjavan, Shopmatic, as well as others. So the Ninjavan shippers might be familiar with the products that I'm going to be sharing shortly. So if you are currently using Ninjavan and you're interested in using any of the services, please get in touch with your key account managers. And for those non-Ninjavan users, I'll be sharing a QR code at the end of the presentation. So if you're interested, please scan the QR, register interest, and our sales team will be in touch as soon as possible. So just a quick introduction of Ninjavan. We are a leading express logistics player in the region. So at the moment, we are in 6 countries in the region. So it's Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, and the Philippines. So on the right, we have some statistics of our operations in the region. So at the moment, daily, Ninjavan delivers about 2 million over parcels. We have about over 60,000 drivers and riders in the region, and we have served over 2 million merchants in Southeast Asia. In Malaysia, we are proud to boast that we have 100% coverage, both in West Malaysia and East Malaysia. Our main sorting hub is in Shah Alam, Selangor, and we have close to 200 stations across the country, both West Malaysia as well as East Malaysia. So these are some of our achievements in the last 12 months in Malaysia. As I mentioned earlier, we have 100% coverage in the whole of Malaysia. Ninjavan Malaysia currently employs about 10,000 employees. We have 6,000 Ninja points across Malaysia. So these are those pickup and drop-off points that we have. So we have a wide partner network. So we partner with convenience shops like 7-Eleven, pharmacies like Health Lane, as well as stores like MBE, Parcel Hub, Collectco. So these are the pickup and drop-off points that, if you are traveling or if you're at work, you can choose the closest Ninja point to you to pick up and drop off your parcels. We have close to 6,000 vehicles across Malaysia. Recently, we have launched 3 new services, which is Ninja Direct, Ninja Fulfillment, as well as Ninja Mart. And we have about 15 million parcel recipients that have used our service till date. So these are the services that I would like to focus on today. Of course, we have a few other services that we do provide, but these are the main services that we are going to talk about today. So it's last mile delivery, freight forwarding, fulfillment and warehousing, sourcing and procurement, as well as international cross-border deliveries. So last mile delivery. So of course, this is our core service capability in Southeast Asia. This is what we are good at. We currently have almost 100% coverage across all the 6 countries that we are in at the moment. And as I mentioned earlier, in Malaysia, we have 100% coverage. So we have 3 different service levels that we offer here in Malaysia or throughout the region. One is standard, which typically the delivery would take between 1 to 3 working days. We do next day delivery, so we typically takes between 1 working day, as well as same day delivery. But this service is currently only open in Singapore at the moment, and we are hoping to roll out to other countries gradually. Ninjavan provides up to 3 free delivery attempts. So if you say your customer is not in at home, we will make an attempt as many as 3 times to make sure a successful delivery. We do weekday and Saturday deliveries. We also handle high value items. So say if you're selling jewelry, so we currently have a jewelry store that is using Ninjavan Malaysia services. So we do provide such services. And of course, we can facilitate exchange of delivery details upon order creation. These are some of the value-added services that we have on top of our last mile delivery. So we do provide parcel liability coverage up to 200 ringgit. So if you do want to increase your parcel liability coverage, it is also possible, but comes with a fee. We do provide cash on delivery services in Malaysia, and it is particularly famous among our suburban users. So, and we have seen merchants who have offered this payment option see their sales increase. So if you're a merchant selling in Malaysia and currently do not provide COD option, we would strongly encourage you to provide it. And we have really seen the sales go up for some of these merchants here in Malaysia. As mentioned earlier, we do provide Ninja Points and also a seamless return solution for all your customers. So if you have a customer who's not happy with the product, we can facilitate a seamless return process for them. The second service that I'm going to talk about today is freight forwarding. So freight forwarding is just basically import and export of your bulk cargo. So this would mean like, importing or exporting your supplies. For example, if you're taking a supply from China, we work with multiple partners that are able to provide freight options such as air freight, sea freight, and land freight. And we can do import and export anywhere from outside of Southeast Asia into Southeast Asia, within Southeast Asia, as well as to anywhere outside of Southeast Asia. The third service is Ninja Fulfillment, which is our fulfillment and warehousing service. Basically, it is a end-to-end inventory management solution. So what does it mean end-to-end? Basically, Ninjavan would store your goods in our warehouse. When an order comes in, we'll pick it, pack it, and hand over to the last mile courier partner. And with this regard, we are quite agnostic with our platform. So if you're not using Ninjavan as your last mile, you're still able to use Ninja Fulfillment as your warehousing service. So we do provide that option to our customers. This is just an overview of how the fulfillment process works. So we will receive your goods in bulk at the warehouse. So we'll break the bulk, we'll inventorize these items. So basically tagging of SKUs on the merchandisers, store it on our shelves. So when there's an order that comes in, for example, if you are using Shopmatic, it can be integrated with our fulfillment software. So the order comes in, automatically pushes to a warehouse. Our employee at the warehouse will pick the item, pack it, and pass it to the 3PL partner that you have selected. So this is just an overview of how the fulfillment process works. And we would like to use this opportunity to stress the importance of outsourcing your fulfillment services. So we at Ninjavan, we believe that merchants should just focus on what you do best, which is to make sales. So do your promotions, marketing, and focus on making sales, and leave the hassle of operations to us. There are many benefits associated to this. For example, there's lower overheads. So in case you need to rent a warehouse, so you got to pay for the entire warehouse, even if you're using half of it. But with Ninjavan, you only pay per use. So if you're just occupying 2 crates, you only pay for those 2 crates. It also saves time. So now that you don't have to worry about operations, you are leaving it to Ninjavan, you can focus more on your sales. All you got to do is just log into your dashboard, view your orders, view your inventory levels, make sure that the orders are being fulfilled according to your SLA. And as well, and Ninjavan has the expertise and tech to do this efficiently. So there's nothing to worry about if you do choose Ninja Fulfillment. Let me just go back and check if there's any questions in the chat box. All right. So the fourth service that Ninjavan offers is Ninja Direct, which is just our end-to-end sourcing and procurement service. What does it mean? If just say you're selling fashion wear and you're sourcing your textile from China, so we will help you to find a supplier in China. We would buy it from them, we'll collect it, we'll ship it back to Malaysia and deliver it to your footsteps. All that being done while you're still here in Malaysia. And we have a list of suppliers in China or anywhere in Southeast Asia. We have vetted them so we can vouch for their credibility. So you don't have to worry about getting scammed or poor quality supplies. So Ninjavan has a guarantee on that. All this while you're just here in Malaysia, Ninjavan strive to provide a hassle-free sourcing and procurement experience for our merchants. Additionally, we do provide multiple financing choices for you, and we do understand how cash flow is important to our merchants. So there are 3 different payment options that you could go with. Of course, upfront payment, you can settle 100% of the payment upon order placement, or you could do a 30% deposit and then settle the 70% when your stock arrives in Malaysia. And the third option is pay later, which is 30% deposit upon order placement, and you settle the rest within 45 to 90 days. Lastly, is our Ninja cross-border international delivery service. So basically, it is the sending of goods from an origin country to a destination country via air, sea, land, or land freight with export custom clearance and import custom clearance. So these are just an example of the lanes that we currently have. We do Malaysia, Singapore. The delivery would typically take between 3 to 5 days. For Indonesia, if you're sending to the Jabodetabek region, which is the Jakarta metropolitan area, so it involves Jakarta and the cities around Jakarta, that would typically take 3 to 11 days. And the rest of Indonesia would typically take between 4 to 22 days. For Malaysia, Philippines, Manila, we can deliver in 3 to 11 days, and the rest of the Philippines between 3 to 22 days. And we have always encouraged our merchants to expand to other Southeast Asian markets, mainly because we have been in the other markets for some time. So we have market insights, we have the know-hows. So if you say you're selling any of these items here, like footwear, general cargo, accessories, home and living, fashion and apparel, we encourage you to expand to all the other countries in Southeast Asia markets that we are currently in, and we would facilitate that process for you. One of the main things that merchants often ask us is, what are the taxes that the countries impose? So typically, if you're selling a high value item, then you need to pay for the taxes that will be imposed by the host country. So high value items are typically parcels with a cost, insurance, and freight value exceeding the de minimis value of the destination country. So the de minimis value is the lowest threshold that beyond that you would need to pay tax for that item. And it varies from country to country. For example, in Singapore, the de minimis value is 400 SGD. And if your parcel value is more than that, you would be imposed the GST of 8%. In Indonesia, it's as low as 3 USD. And if your parcel is beyond that, you'll need to pay 11% sales tax plus a variable tax between 0 to 40%, depending on what you sell. And the same goes for Philippines. The de minimis is 10,000 Philippine pesos. You'll be imposed 12% sales tax and a variable tax between 0 to 65%. So that's all from me today. Just a quick recap of the services that I've mentioned earlier. Last mile delivery, which is delivery of goods to your end customers. Freight forwarding, import and export of bulk supplies. Anywhere in the world to Southeast Asia, within Southeast Asia, and from Southeast Asia to anywhere outside. Fulfillment and warehousing. If you're interested to store your items in our warehouses, Ninjavan do provide that kind of service. We do sourcing and procurement for you. So if you want to buy your supplies, feel free to contact us as well. And lastly, if you're interested to expand into the other Southeast Asian markets, feel free to scan this QR code. We'll get our sales team to be in touch with you as soon as possible. So you may take a picture of this now. I'll just leave this here for another 20 seconds. So if you're an existing Ninjavan shipper, you can just approach your key account manager. But if you're not sure who your key account manager is, then you can just scan this and our sales team will be in touch. All right, that is all from me today. Thank you so much for joining in. And I'd like to use this opportunity to thank Nidhi and Shopmatic for setting this call up. We appreciate having us on board. And we hope this partnership and collaboration continue to grow between Ninjavan Malaysia and Shopmatic. Back to you, Nidhi.
Thank you so much, Alvin. Thank you so much. I think it was great collaborating with you, Ninjavan, and the team. I had a great time, in fact. I think now we can actually go to the question and answer round. We already have a few questions for everyone. So we'll be taking up each question one by one. And for everyone else, we can, as I mentioned earlier, English, Hindi, Malay, all the languages we are comfortable in. Please feel free to shoot your questions. Okay, so first one is from Vinod Naidu. What legal risks might arise when utilizing AI platforms such as AppFlare or Canva, particularly concerning the potential infringement of trademarks or copyrights? So in these cases, I would say for Canva, I think they are pretty sorted. It's a pretty sorted tool. You won't have any copyright or trademark issue unless you're using somebody else's logo. Apart from that, if you use Canva as a tool to make your reels or whatever, make your banner, etc., there's no issue with that. And for Flare or for any such tools, which is not as popular, I would suggest to use the paid version for these tools. And I hope I was able to answer the question, Vinod. Next is admin office RB collection. Depends on the source, I think, because because like if the image source are licensed, then there's gonna be issues. I think it's better to use open. Yeah, better to use your own images for sure. Otherwise, there's another tool called freepick.com wherein you can get images for free also. So there are many tools like that, but Freepik is one. FREEPIK. Then we have a question on the SEO from Harmeet Singh. How can we address the limitation of using ChatGPT for blog content, considering its SEO data is only updated until Jan 2022? Are there alternative SEO tools available for up-to-date keyword targeting besides ChatGPT? Yes, you can. That's correct. That you can use ChatGPT for only until 2022. There are many tools like Bing.ai. According, as per my personal experience, Bing.ai actually is a great tool to use. It's very updated. However, ChatGPT's sentence structuring is better, but and all of that, the prompts also, you don't need to be super precise with prompts. With Bing AI, you have to be a little more precise. But yeah, to be a little more updated, you can actually use Bing.ai for this. For other product descriptions and for, I'm not talking about blogs here, for product descriptions, etc., there's another tool called simplified.ai that you can use for landing page content, and that will actually help you with the SEO bit also. I hope I was able to answer your question, Harmeet. Then there's another question by Siabil. I don't understand. I think it's for Ninjavan. It's in Malay. Alvin, you're on mute.
So Ninjavan, kenapa tiada servis pengantaran COD di Brunei? Currently Ninjavan memang tak ada kat Brunei. So usually kalau these customers daripada Brunei, kita akan hantar ke Limbang, and then you dapatkan third party untuk datang collect dari Limbang ke Brunei. And then I'll just take the next question as well. For international parcels, do we have to pack them separately or only need one if the parcel is very large or heavy, like 2 x 3 feet? So depending how you're fulfilling, right? So if you're sending, if you're fulfilling from Malaysia and you're sending parcels across to other countries, then each order you have to separately pack it. But if that one order is, we have a weight restriction for each order. So if you exceed that weight restriction, you will need to break it into different parcels. So I think the weight restriction for one parcel would be 15 kg, if I'm not mistaken. And if you're sending over to cross-border, it will need to, one parcel cannot be bigger than the carton that we are using. I'm not sure what the size of the carton is, something that we'll need to get back to you. Maybe you can scan the QR and we can advise you accurately. And I think we have got all the questions.
Yes. Awesome. I think if there are any other questions, please feel free to drop in here or by chat later. We already gave the probably you can drop your Ninjavan website link as well. Maybe have the QR again, please. Yes, of course. So for Shopmatic or Ninjavan, I don't know. So I think we'll quickly flash the screen for both the QR codes. So I'm going.
You first, Nidhi.
Yeah. So this is for Shopmatic. If you want to create a web store, this is how you can scan and you can create your web store with just a mobile number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll stop sharing so that you can share your screen.
So this is the QR code from Ninjavan. And if you're interested to try any of the services that I've mentioned earlier, or if you're an existing Ninjavan shipper who just wants to know more, feel free to scan this QR code and our team will be in touch with you as soon as possible.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much. I think we got a great number today, and we saw so many engaging questions, so much engagement in today's webinar. I think we had a great time. Alvin and I definitely had a great time doing the webinar today. And if you guys liked it too, probably put a thumbs up or any one sign so that we can do such things more often in future as well. Thank you.
All right, Nidhi. Thank you so much for having us again.
Thank you so much. Okay, then we are, I think this is the end of the webinar now. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, everyone.